It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is bad about this. It's completely okay. This might not be fine. We're coming to the next Senate session. Nobody, interestingly, has proposed... oh no, the Khan hasn't been around long enough to be able to declare it. The Khan has taken over most of the galaxy so quickly that they can't declare it a galactic priority yet. This is beautiful. This is utterly beautiful. This is exactly what we wanted. As I said, I knew there would be a large federation that would form early on. I wanted to make sure it wouldn't stand. We made sure it didn't stand. Had they all come together, they would have been able to deal with it. But they didn't. And, well, they're all paying the price now. I suspect that still, the remaining powers, if they concentrated their defensive forces in a couple of places, I think they could do it. But they're going to have to be careful moving their forces around. It's all become a lot trickier now. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone can hold up. Spiff & Co. is holding out at the moment in this system. Obviously, they have the extra disengagement, like removal from the black hole. They've got a fleet there. It's, to be honest, ready to run away. I'm not sure that's a powerful enough defense base still. Yeah, Khan's gotten into the south and started expanding down here. Senate about to vote. Oh, wow. Woo! That was close. I just got it in time. So, everyone should be coming to the Senate.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
I was just staring at it. Are we going to pause it?
Hello.
And, yeah, no, that was close. I was paying so much attention to the current crisis, I nearly missed the fact that it was Senate time. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I know we're here to vote on the 5-year plans resolution, but may I suggest that you all have a slightly bigger concern right now?
Something to do with galactic market?
Sorry, I'm late.
Well, no, something to do with the fact that you have a Khanate who is trying to kill you all.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, no.
Can I be friends with Khanate?
So,
No. The Khanate is no friend.
So, first of all, Stefan has a special proposition he would like to put forward to the entirety of the galactic community. So, Stefan, on behalf of Spiff & Co., would you please like to put your proposition to the council?
My proposition is that as the current resistance against the Khan, I would like to lead the vanguard against the Great Horde and take out the Khan by force. For that, I will require your support. With a small loan of 1,000 alloys, I will be able to build a great fleet to take on the Great Khan.
Only 1,000?
1,000 alloys.
I will take more.
This is per person, don't
Per
forget,
person.
everybody.
I will take more.
Only 1,000?
No virtue. If you have more, please go ahead, send them. And I promise that I will support you in the next resolution.
So, I am going to immediately play council leader here and request clarification on something here, Stefan. Obviously, by building such a grand fleet, you will be gaining a lot of diplomatic power. So the question I will put to you on behalf of everybody, what are you going to do with the fleet after you defeat the Khan, should you be so lucky to do so?
I will be so lucky to do so, but with the fleet, I vow to the entirety of the galaxy that I will do no nefarious things with the fleet. In fact, I will suicide my fleet and, at the end of this whole trial, into a fallen empire. How does that sound?
That sounds to me a suspicious way of getting yourself fallen empire technology. Um,
A little bit.
Yeah, so I'm kind of
God, you figured me out.
I might have, seen through that instantly. So,
DJ.
Counter proposal: you delete the fleet.
I delete the. I will. Okay. In that case, if I can't have the Fallen Empire tech, yes, I agree to that. I
You
will
agree?
delete the fleet.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A non-in-game thing. This is obviously a metagame thing. Do you all agree?
I do not.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I
do
also
not.
do not.
I have
I also do
already
not.
given 1,000 alloys, and I totally support his use of the fleet to defeat the Great Khan. However, I think for being our savior, surely he deserves some recompense for this. He is saving the galaxy from what could potentially be the biggest challenge facing us ever.
From
federation
one
are you
person.
in again?
Deserves
From one
the-
person with a fleet. It's one person.
Well, we did have a much larger federation here, but everyone seems to have deserted us and bowed down to the Khan.
It does seem so.
The
This is
Zero-Koth
a-
entity is not feeling any strife under the reign of the Khan. As long as the Khan doesn't destroy the Tree of Life, we're happy.
Yeah, I would like
I
to
am a
say
psionic. I have looked inside the Khan's brain. The Tree of Life, he thinks it looks tasty. Just so you're aware.
I have to say, as the one most recently aggressed on by Spiffin and their colleagues, this is insanity. To ask for additional alloys to bolster fleets that are already some of the largest in the galaxy. This can only go unharnessed if there are no checks and balances. Absolutely not. I can't.
Says the person who's bowed
Bow
down to
bow
the
to the
Khan.
Khan. Yes, bow to the Khan, and then we can all pool our resources cumulatively to uprise and take them down afterwards.
That to me sounds sensible. I have no trust of the T Colony Federation, whatever they call themselves. No, I will not be giving them 1,000 alloys. I will be building my own glorious ships to defend my own glorious section of the galaxy.
For every 1,000 alloys you do not give to him, I will give him 1,000 alloys.
So you're going to have
So
to give him an extra couple of thousand
closed
alloys.
circuit. Wonderful. Perform your trades amongst yourself within your federations. That sounds good by me.
I
The Reapers do not
propose a
scare the
galactic
Khan.
solution. I propose a galactic solution. Those who do not oppose the Horde support the Horde and must fall with Horde.
I have something to say about that.
Support is also in the form of alloys, which you have already.
I
have a
donated
suggestion.
to the Council of Ornithar so they could protect their borders. However, a Grand Fleet is way beyond the expected parameters of that donation. I
just
would
donated an
rather be
additional
under the Grand Horde than at war with anyone.
Well,
Given
The
how
Reapers
you
are not
all
concerned with the
voted-
smaller fleets of the Khan.
Given how you all voted to form some stupid galactic market thing, why not just buy them?
What, by the Galactic Horde?
By
If
the
you really
alloys.
want to, buy the alloys.
If the
The
T
issue with
Core is
that
so
is that I
mighty,
have to.
You
I have to
voted
go
it into
through-
existence.
Well, the thing is, I have to go through a fee to trade through the galactic market, and so we lose efficiency here, and I don't like that. We can get
Then,
more
then
efficient.
Ask the
This is a
You
galactic
light
market
offer
nicely.
to buy alloys from people through a
Unbelievable.
direct exchange.
I like how this is
Without
the
everybody
market.
life politics.
Everybody, I am now going to bring this discussion to a close. Hello there. I will be asking you all to say yay or nay to the special proposition in alphabetical order. So starting with A-Spec, are you agreeing? I believe you have already sent stuff over.
Yay.
Okay. Karimba?
nay.
Let it be noted that Karumba has not supported this. Dark Insanities.
Nah.
Let it be noted. Enigmatic Rose.
We're withholding our vote for the moment. As a smaller empire, the diplomatic weight caused by by larger populations concerns us a bit.
And the furthest from the Horde nuisance, yes.
Well, this isn't on the voting for the 5-year plan. This is the special resolution.
Oh,
right?
The special resolution.
The 1,000 alloys.
We've already donated all the allies we could to Lambert to help him defend that border.
Are you receiving my join request, Rose?
No, I do not see your join request.
Can you just send me an invite through Steam, as we happen to be Steam friends, just to make that a bit easier. Josh?
I have already sent minerals to or alloys to the Council of Ornithar to support their effort. And yes, if required, in exchange for favors, I will additionally send more.
Okay.
What if they're just building megastructures?
If they don't build it, then we will have to denounce them on the Senate floor. If they don't do what they say with what they will.
I am sacrificing my entire economy. You see, my economy relies on alloys to keep growing my population. However, for the sake of the Grand Fleet, I'm willing to sacrifice all of my production of alloys in order to fund the fleet. So even though my very public goal is to build a great economy, I will sacrifice my public goal for the greater good.
Noble.
So, I mean, you know, Stefan is offering to do a lot here. We got to Lambert. Are you supporting this?
I 100% support the aim of taking down the Great Horde through whatever means necessary. If that involves sending alloys to the one best placed to take down the Great Horde, then there is a no-brainer.
Okay. And next up is Max Catfish.
To be asked to give alloys to the ally of my most recent aggressor, those who have taken land from us that we agreed upon and have always been in a positive light with, absolutely not. Nay, this will never happen. I have bowed to the Great Khan, but we are not going to be chained to him for much longer.
Hear, hear. May the hot dogs continue to flow.
Do they flow?
Nico?
That's a great question. Because they stole our recipes, and now our fallen empire don't like us anymore. So, I must say, you want the head of the Khan. I would say nay. That's passing issues.
Here, here.
I mean, he has no reason
Here,
to help.
here.
He has his big grown-up friends to look after him if anyone goes and tries to scare him.
So
I have a lot of fleets, but he has like 50k and more. So, but yeah, no, that's a passing issue, and I will wait patiently. But I hope my fallen empire will accept me again afterwards.
So
There you are,
it's
DJ.
working now. Yeah, a reset fixed it.
Yay.
It was just being a little awkward. So lovely.
That was Niku.
Yeah, no virtue. Are you going to send alloys?
Nay.
Nay. Obsidian Ant, are you going to send alloys?
I've got one question.
Yeah.
Is this scientific endeavour?
Stefan?
No.
It doesn't appear to be,
Is it
no.
scientific?
No.
I think we just keep out of
Entirely
it.
military.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep out of it, I think.
And Old Man Mordaith?
Are we able to abstain? Because
No, it's yes or no. It's yes or no.
No, we don't have any alloys to spare.
Okay. So, Stefan, several
Let's
people have agreed to give you alloys. But is it enough?
It might not be enough.
It might not be enough.
It might not be enough. If the whole galaxy is not united behind a grand fleet, I may not be able to venture and put the head of the Khan on display for all the galaxy to see.
It's easy to speak about being united when you are the one that is being attacked, isn't it?
So So you're letting the galaxy burn because of old grudges?
Didn't Acebeck said he'd fund anyone 1,000 alloys for anyone who didn't help anyway, so you get your alloys anyway.
I mean, that's a lot of alloys. Can Acebeck actually follow up with that?
Well, if
I
he
already
can't,
have.
then he basically lied to the Senate. So
Okay.
there may be consequences to that.
So, right. Now, we are actually here to vote on a resolution. Should we do that now? For this one, I'm not going to ask you all to put your arguments forward. Just yay or nay. Acebeck?
Nay.
Karumbo?
Nay.
Dark Insanities?
Abstaining.
Enigmatic Rose?
Staining.
Josh?
Yay.
Lambert?
Abstaining.
Max Catfish?
Nay.
Niku?
Nay.
And No Virtue?
Affirmative.
Obsidian?
Abstaining.
Mordaith?
Yay.
Stefan?
What?
Yay.
Okay. Everyone put your votes in as you've stated. It would seem that the resolution will pass due to the absurd levels of diplomatic power that the Spiff & Co. has at the moment.
You're only giving him more! What are you doing?
This insanity must stop!
Right, so...
Seems like an alright guy, though.
Stefan, as the leader of the people who are trying to stand against the Khan, I'd ask for you to stay put in the Senate room after everyone else leaves. And we will be focusing on you for a little bit to see what you're going to do. If you are going to try and fight the Khan and not submit, feel free to join us. If you're going to submit, don't. If you have submitted, well, you submitted, didn't you? So, yeah. But anyhow, everyone jump on out. Go back to playing. I'm going to unpause. And we will see what kind of coalition against the Khan gets built. And, gosh darn it. The Observer desync is real. So, Stefan, do you think you can fight it?
Considering how the galaxy has mostly ignored the great fight, I will likely not be able to muster enough alloys to stand against the Khan and take off his head. However, I will keep resisting until the very end.
Can you upgrade your Starhold?
No, at this point.
Oof.
But soon I will.
Yeah?
Currently, I have about 21,000 fleet power in that system.
Yep.
And that is enough to defend against a single strike by the Great Khan, but not the Khan himself. So if the Khan comes after me, it will all be over. And the Spiffan Co. will fall.
You'll have to kneel.
I'll have to kneel.
Oh dear. You've got a fairly large fleet sitting next door at the moment.
That is what concerns me. Yeah.
There's 10.8k sitting on the other side of that border.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly scary. I'm sure it'll be fine though, right?
I'll be fine sitting here, but unfortunately, I will not be able to save the galaxy unless somehow I obtain more alloys through other diplomatic means.
And are you endeavouring to do that? If you need someone brought to you, just ask Freak to grab them for you, and he will go and grab them.
All right. Well, at the current time, I will simply stockpile my energy credits, and in a few years, I will come back with a proposal to buy the support of the galaxy.
Ah, interesting.
I hope the galaxy is one of reason, and not emotions.
Unfortunately, I think that's already been shown not to be true, right?
Yep.
I mean,
that is unfortunate.
Although it has to be said, it is your aggressive actions that have cost your Federation.
Unfortunately, it is not my aggressive act.
No, it was the actions
fellow
of your federations. Yeah, but it was your federation.
in the Federation we are friends, and so we must support each other.
You founded,
and I've done my
yeah,
duty.
Yeah. You founded this Federation. Surely an element of the blame must lie with you.
I believe that the burden lies on Lambert.
So you're blaming the fall of the galaxy on Lambert, just to be clear.
Just to be clear,
yeah,
that is exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Freak, could you please go and grab Lambert? I feel like Jerry Springer here. I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with you, Stefan, by the way. His unbridled aggression.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Speak of the devil and he would appear. How are you, Lambert?
I mean, request the devil's an audience with the devil and he might,
appear. Yeah. So, your co-federation member has said live to the galactic audience that he feels that this entire thing is essentially your fault.
Excuse me?
Yes. Lambert, unfortunately, through the actions of your war with the Holy Hot Dog Conglomerate, we have lost support against the Khan. And because of you, we were unable to create a great coalition. The blame rests on you for declaring a war of aggression.
I would counter that with many attempts at a diplomatic resolution to this issue that myself and the Holy Hot Dogs had were made, and he was unwilling to come to any kind of resolution. And such, I would place the blame squarely on his shoulders instead.
Interesting. Lambert, as you're still a member of my federation, I will side with you, and we will both lay the blame on the Hot Dog Corporation.
This sounds spiffing.
Spiffing.
So you're now blaming the Hot Dog Corporation?
Indeed.
Most definitively.
Had you actually made contact with them when they took that system?
Yes. Before they took that system, we had an audience.
Freak, I would ask for you to go and get Max the catfish. Yep, exactly that. The audience is asking for it, and we will deliver. Don't you worry. The hot dogs are coming. We will find out what they have to say about the fact that the fate of the galaxy is being laid at their door. Simply for... I mean, all they did is took a system.
Hello.
And that has led...
Hello. Hi there, Max.
Galactic catastrophe.
So, Max, welcome to the show. This has turned into Jerry Springer, Galactic Politics Edition. Welcome along. It has been put to us that the fate of the galaxy is your fault. The fact that the Khan is killing everyone is entirely your fault for acting so aggressively and taking that system.
I'm sorry. Our Prime Minister is dead. I can't speak to anyone right now.
Oh no.
Oh, caramba.
Put you into the wrong times. You're right, buddy.
So basically, it's being put that Lambert, the fact that by Lambert, the fact that you took Quasmathon was such an audacious and aggressive act that everything is your fault. Everything stemmed from that one action. That was the snowball moment. That's what they're claiming.
Sorry, that I took it.
The leader is dead.
snowball.
Yes.
Everyone, praise the new leader. We're now happy.
Excellent.
Bye-bye.
These claims are completely unfounded and ridiculous. Absolutely not. I understand from the Council of Ornithar that this was a worrisome experience, but we never once levied any ill action towards them at all. Not only this, it's worth noting that the first action of ours when we came in contact with them was to put an envoy in their capital to increase relations, and their response, do you want to guess? They put an envoy in our capital to harm relations. When we brought this up with them, we asked them why. We would love a peaceful interaction with our neighbors. I think that makes us a stronger and more united front, the two of us. They obviously had other ideas in mind. And despite the fact that they said that it was a mistake, they never changed it, never once. And if you could see right now, they still have that envoy in our capital harming relations at this moment. If that isn't proof enough, what is?
So, Lambert, I mean, that's a fairly solid defense we've just had from Josh here. But to be honest with you,
it's a shame that it's
hang
so
on,
full
hang
of
on,
lies.
hang on. No, wait, not your turn to speak quite yet. We have our mediator here, Josh. Hello, hello there. So, Josh, you may have heard things are a bit of a mess.
Yes, I've been party to this conflict before. I would like to resolve it and get to the greater worries in the galaxy, which seem to be spreading their forces in my direction as we speak.
So...
Sorry, I am an unbiased mediator here for unrelated reasons to make sure that everyone gets the best out of this agreement.
So, I am at this point going to mute, and I'm going to allow you to take over these negotiations. To state clearly beforehand, from a neutral perspective, what the argument here is essentially is that Stefan has pointed out that the fact that the galaxy is refusing to rally to this single cause of attempting to defeat the Khan is essentially, it all goes back to the conflict between the Council of Ornithar and the Holy Hot Dog Conglomerate.
I see. Yes,
both
I
of
see
both of those are blaming each other for that conflict, and there seems to be no way of oh dear. The first attack has happened. The first attack by the Khanate, but no, this fleet will fall. Okay, Spiff and Co have managed to defeat the first Khanate fleet. Okay.
What system is that in? I would like to observe.
Yanox Moor. They've just defeated the first fleet. It has been destroyed. So.
And I'm currently on an expedition to destroy 2 more fleets over in the Lithoid system.
Oh my word! So Stefan is truly pushing out as he promised to do. So, Josh, I'm now going to hand over to you. You may lead this conflict resolution, my friend.
Okay. As I see it, one representative of the Great Khan versus a representative, meeting a representative of the Friendly Tea Federation. These are 2 larger entities than yourselves, and the disagreement between the 2 of you, I think, has possibly spiraled out of control between them. Are you 2 currently at war?
We are not.
No.
Okay, this is an excellent place to start. I would like you both to state, in relatively easy, simple terms, what it is that you would like to see done or receive or change in negotiating style, maybe.
I would first of all like to respond to the heinous accusations that were recently laid upon us.
Well, accusations are not the best way forward.
I agree, especially when they are lies. Therefore, I would like to set the record straight for the people who have just heard the hot dog conglomerate spew bile.
No rude words said towards the hot dogs, please. This is a civil Senate. I will not hear any.
First laid eyes upon the hot dog conglomerate, we had nothing but hope in mind for a fruitful future. There is, if you would like to look between our nations, a choke point of sorts.
Yes.
At the moment, as it currently stands, I believe this to be a fair resolution where we both own a single choke point. This would be, I hope everyone would agree, the best way forward. However, he colonized this system first. When we were making diplomatic touch with each other, he had another constructor ship moving its way over to Obi Yuskiuk. It's a mouthful. I agree. If you would not be able to pronounce it, Obi is perfectly acceptable. Obi is the planet, the system that also houses my second planet. He was going to take this. He would have taken it. He stated his goal was to take this unless I agreed to his terms. I felt very much bullied into the original deal that we had. This was a coerced agreement. A coerced... he coerced me. I felt very much under his thumb, and that is something that we have now put right.
Right.
Now that everything has been set on the correct path, I feel no more animosity towards the hot dog conglomerate. The ears in the hot dogs, look, if you like ears in your hot dogs, that's your own business. We personally don't. We're not going to go in for that. But if you want the ears, you may have them.
Okay.
I feel no more animosity.
So you would like the status quo to prevail. You want
the status quo
to remain as they are.
The way forward. Yes.
Regardless of what is happening with the Khanate and
the Khan must fall. Like, absolutely, the Khan must fall. We would very much embrace the hot dog conglomeration in rising up against their overlords.
Gone a bit beyond the mandate of this particular meeting. Leave the Khan out of it for the moment. Okay. So Lambert wants status quo for the Council of Ornithar. Please, holy hot dog conglomerate. Oh, wonderful fellow space being. Please describe to us exactly what you would like out of this conversation.
So I want to start off. First of all, the Council of Ornithar is right. We started off on rocky relations. When we were expanding, if you take a look at
something you can agree upon. Wonderful.
If you look at the territory map, our taking of the Quasmathon was both out of fear, but out of necessity for our people. Imagine a capital less than 2 spaces, less than 2 jumps away from a border of an unknown enemy. Who in their right mind would not colonize that system? Who in their right mind would not protect their people? We have no idea in this moment in time whether the Council of Ornithar is our friend or our foe. And not only this, the discussion, you're right, was one of a trade or an agreement, which was we would not take Obi. Thank you for the shortening. That's very important. But we would defend Quasmathon because what that provides is an equal distance between our 2 capital planets that we can both feel protected, both feel defended. Now, we lost Quasmathon, but we also lost our ability to franchise on the planet of what's your home world? I can't even remember. It's
Aviana. Aviana.
Yes. Thank you. That was not an equal trade. That was not a fair decision. And had you wanted Quasmathon, and had that been the only goal of yours, we could have come to an agreement, knowing that the 2 of our populations could live in peace and harmony between the 2 of us. But you asked for more. You asked to ruin our economy. You asked to destroy our very carefully, very placed agreement with you, in exchange, likely for favors with Spiff & Co. I believe this. Now, you have harmed relations between our 2 empires. In fact, if you don't say that is true, we have evidence, proof of your envoy physically in our space, and you can find that on the propaganda channel in Discord. What
photographic evidence?
He's not there right now.
No, but he was within moments of having this conversation until you and I brought it up. So
originally, yes, our diplomat did make a faux pas, and he said some words
a faux pas for 57 years.
Okay.
57 years. I actually did change it, and I changed it back again just before we declared war.
Here's what we'd like. By taking Quasmathon, I believe that the borders are more equal. I think that this helps you feel a sense of security for people, and I think that's important for us. We never wanted war. Had this never happened, we never would have gone to war. Not with you, not with Spiffin, not with your Federation, not with your former Federation members who have left you because they don't believe in your mission any longer. This would never happen.
Section?
Is what?
Okay,
Is
so...
the senator session?
It's
about to pass.
Thank you. Well done. Yes, the Senate is in
We have
session.
to put this on hold.
Right. No, wait. I hang on. I want to step in. Thank you. Well timed. I want to step in. Can we agree to put past things behind us as a galaxy until we deal with the Khan? Is that possible?
The Council of Ornithar supports the status quo when it comes to myself and the Holy Hot Dog Conglomerate. We feel no more ill will. The situation has been resolved, and I am ready to move forward.
And the hot dogs?
We don't feel the same, but we believe that the Khan is a greater threat right now. This conversation will have to continue, and we believe that the only way that this actually truly becomes resolved is if the Council of Ornithar makes fixes this issue.
Okay, I have an idea to resolve this. However,
No. We've got a status quo. They've agreed this for now. We will move forward. Right. So the vote has come forward for Astral Studies Networks. As always, you have a 30-second short time to state what you believe.
It's the Reddit Shield.
No, we're voting on Astral Studies.
We're voting on Astral Studies Network.
Shield is next.
In fact, actually, the Galactic Shield just moved down a place because the Galactic Council.
Oh, yeah.
There is now greater support for the Galactic Council.
There's a lot of support for the Galactic Council, which is very interesting. Right, so you all have a maximum of 30 seconds. Please do try and keep it short and sweet, because obviously we are coming to the end of the game for today, so this is going to be the end of it, basically. So, A-Spec, go. 30 seconds, yes or no?
Well, as I am considered currently underneath the yoke of the Khan, even though blessed be his name and may he die very quickly, because peace must persevere within the galaxy. However, considering Astral Studies Network does give the diplomatic weight modifier from tech plus 40%, I would highly recommend to not allow this to pass before there is only one person who is in fact the Senate. That is all. Nay.
Okay, so a no from A-Spec. Karumba.
We have seen who has proposed this, and we have found them to be of trustworthy intent, our limited contact with them, and to be honest, linking all our star bases together as a sensor mesh with the threats that we are currently facing seems like a good idea, and we vote to pass this motion.
Dark Insanities.
Hi, as proposed with this, obviously I support it. It's, as I've said previously, science is quite obviously the most important consideration, and understanding the universe at large and stars and the like, be they in this galaxy or another, or anywhere in between, can only be of benefit to everyone. Obviously, the knowledge would be shared between everyone participating, so anyone who isn't agreeing is just, self-defeating.
Okay.
Wants to live in stupidity.
Enigmatic Rose.
Science is the path to the future. The more science, the better. It's our only chance of survival.
Okay. Josh?
Science is cool, yo. I'm for it.
Excellent. Lambert?
Stay in school.
Lambert?
Not sure of the intent of the heinous attitude of the person who suggested. So I will be abstaining, and I would recommend that others do too.
Okay. And Max?
Abstaining is a coward's choice. You can see simply by the technological and economic capabilities of the empires within this galactic council here, and who holds the most weight, we can see exactly who will benefit the most from this, and that's Spiffin Corp. I think that the consolidation of political weight on a single empire is incredibly dangerous for us. I am voting opposed.
Okay. Niku?
We are abstaining.
Okay.
Short and simple.
No virtue?
Extra singularity means we're very close to it. I approve it.
Obsidian Ant?
Yeah, science is already good. Once you don't really know what people are going to use it for or what their intents are. One thing, but I don't really see a problem with this, at least at the moment. So, for it.
Perfect. Mordaith?
We need to develop bigger places to store excess biomass for the sake of everyone.
Not
So
creepy.
we're voting in favor.
Not creepy at all. Stefan?
My empire has embraced technology. In fact, in only 100 months, we will ascend into technology and we will become perfect synthetic beings of rationality and logic. So I full-heartedly support this motion to protect our scientific endeavors.
What?
Well,
Ascension soon.
That's passed. Well, I will take this opportunity to thank you all for being here. From us at Paradox, we really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for inviting us, honestly.
This is amazing.
Smash.
This has been the best Stellaris experience I've ever had in my entire life.
Just to break roleplay, Max, I love you. This has been great.
Honestly, I don't play the metagame outside of this. We are friends, even if we're going to be at odds with each other for the next the next 4 or 5 hours.
But we're
This
not
is
going to be
all
because
part
we're
of the...
status quo. Yay.
Oh, and I'm going to crush you. I'm going to crush you.
You may have the Great Khan defending you right now, but not forever.
What I would like to request is I'm going to pick someone random. Stefan, you're not going to be here tomorrow. So if it's all right, I'd like you to spend the last quarter of an hour with us, if that's okay, because you're not going to be here tomorrow. So we'll spend the last 15 minutes with Stefan, everybody. Everyone else, jump on out, unless you need to speak to Stefan, obviously, and then jump on into here rather than pulling him away, please.
Thanks for playing, Stefan.
I wish you the best of luck against Khan for whatever time you have left.
Good luck.
I also really do want to shout about a couple of things. First of all, as you guys have seen, there's been a lot of propaganda artwork going out for this event, both before and during, by our wonderful, wonderful in-house artist for the event, the Witch Streamer. If I could please ask Nurgle to link her Twitter in Twitch chat, I would really, really appreciate that. We have been very, very fortunate to have her take part in this. Her art is really wonderful, and we've really, really enjoyed the process of working with her. So if you want to see more of that stuff, for Lord's sake, go and follow her on Twitter. She's awesome.
I've been summoned.
Oh, hello. Excellent. That's brilliant. So there you go, everybody. This is Witchcore. How are you, Witch? Have you been having fun? Oh, we lost.
Definitely. Oh no, I'm still here. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we had a little technical hiccup today, and we weren't able to bring images up on stream. Tomorrow, we have a thing that will be bringing up the artwork that Witchcore is creating throughout the course of the stream. Thank you again for taking part today. We've really enjoyed it so far, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
And people would like to see the galactic diplomatic weights, so there you go. There are the new diplomatic weights. And you at Spiff & Co. are definitely leading that at this point, aren't you?
By quite a margin.
Everybody keep an eye on Stefan's channel over the next few days. We have something happening. There.
Indeed. Yeah, check out Stefan Anan on YouTube.
Yes. So, do have a look at that. As well, again, thank you for joining in. It really has been an awesome, awesome day. And do you have any... are you going to be sending some messages to Spiff to make sure that he's prepared for tomorrow? What sort of information are you going to be leaving him with?
Well, there's two main things. First and foremost, the fleet is making great advances. I have so far liberated the capitals of both Aspec and Obsidian Ant from the Great Horde, so hopefully they will join the fold soon and join the Prosperous Federation.
Oh my lord, Obsidian has actually declared independence!
Ooh.
Oh my word! Well, that's a moment, isn't it? You have freed your First Nation. Well done, Stefan.
Yes.
Well done. That's really, really That's awesome. So we've got our first race that's managed to get up from the Khan and free themselves, and it is the Anthill mob with their slightly powerful start of the Obsidian Orbital. Slightly powerful.
Slightly.
Yeah, it's okay. It's yeah. It's fine. So, how have you found playing Voidborn? Would be my last question. Now that you've had some real time with it in the game and everything, you know, you played through this session. How have you found it?
I found it to be very interesting. In fact, I think this is the most interesting one of the origins. It's certainly on par with On the Shoulders of Giants, which actually has a story to it. This one doesn't, but it still manages to be a very unique experience. It's certainly very different to what I normally play. Normally I would just expand min-max that way, but here I had to build every single plot of land for my people, and it has been exciting. And the balance of that with creating a big fleet, like right now I'm not able to build up my economy due to the great fleet that I'm constructing to take out the Great Khan. But that sort of balance is exactly what I wanted in Stellaris, and I'll likely be playing as Voidborn in my own Let's Play coming soon.
Oh wow, that you've enjoyed it that much? That's really
Indeed,
interesting. Yeah. That's cool. And also, the Lambirds have awoken their psionic abilities.
Yep.
They are fully psychic. What will happen tomorrow is going to be fascinating, and then there's going to be the final hour. Because obviously, in the final hour, we're going to see no virtue attack, and when no virtue attacks, I'm interested to see if anyone can hold up.
I'm hoping that the Spiff and Co. under the Spiff himself will be able to hold off no virtue. I've given him a great empire.
You have. You've left him a wonderful, wonderful empire. The galaxy is in an interesting place. As well as that, of course, there are several things behind the scenes that are still to play out. I'm very interested to see exactly how some of those secret goals play out. Because some of those secret goals are, yes, very, very different. So, I think tomorrow's session will be even more explosive than this one. And we've managed to get through, even with the pausing for the Senates, we've managed to get through 60 years in this first session, so that's alright. I also, while we're closing up, want to send over a thanks to my fellow community ambassador, Mr. Freak. He has been running around behind the scenes, making sure all the pieces work. We've also had our Discord admin for this Discord and a couple of moderators helping out in that regard as well, so thank you to them. They know who they are. Finally, I want to say thank you, and I think this is from Freak and I. So Freak, if I'm wrong, please tell me I shouldn't say this on your behalf. But I think from us to our boss, AC, and to the other people at Paradox, thank you for letting us run this event. This has been amazing. We've really, really enjoyed this. And everyone at Paradox that was involved in this process, there's been a lot of people, thank you. It's been a lot of fun putting this on.
Well, and the best is still yet to come.
Yeah, right? Tomorrow is going to be something else. Yep.
It's going to be interesting.
Yep. And again, Nurgle as well in chat should not be forgotten. Nurgle has been moderating all of this. So finally, don't forget, Federations. Pre-order is on now. You can get it right now in Steam. It releases on the 17th. Feel free to grab it at your first available opportunity if you want it. And it unlocks on Tuesday. Thank you very much, everybody, again, and we will see you all tomorrow.